Yo, Mr. 9598011235813213455235711. Thank you, dude, for the prime. I appreciate that, mate. Thanks. Welcome back. Yeah.
The Hardcore Iron Man game mode was released in old school RuneScape on the 10th of November 2016. A game mode where you cannot interact with other players and so must progress your account by yourself, collecting all resources, gear, and items without any help. However, if you die a single time in any way, your character loses the hardcore status. I have created 7 hardcores over 5 years and have lost status on all of them in different ways. Disconnections,
Teleport! Come on! Please! Oh, no!
and critical mistakes. On the 5th of November 2021, my 7th Hardcore Iron Man disconnected and died, and I stepped away from the Hardcore Iron Man game mode for roughly 3.5 years. Recently, I have had an interest in creating a brand new Hardcore Iron Man, but now I want more of a challenge. I want a goal, a finish line, something to create a new series from that has a meaning beyond the progression that can be completed and concluded. With only 1 life on the account, what is the most prestigious goal that could be achieved? Introducing the Zook helmet. An item obtained only once a player has completed every single combat achievement the game has to offer. Today, I embark on a new journey, starting from a fresh level 3 Hardcore Iron Man with the goal of completing every single combat achievement in the game without dying a single time and obtaining the Zook helmet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to tread lightly. Here we are. We're in the game with a rune trophy because my dragon got robbed. I'm destroying it because I just don't want that one in the air. I don't even care, mate. I don't care. Right. Skill level ups. Let's get them all off, bro. Disable the level up interface. Goodbye. Not going to die like Rory. It's not going to happen. I'm pretty sure I set all my controls up. F5 2. Yep, looks right. Escape to close the interface. All looks pretty beautiful. Fresh from Tutorial Island. Account ready to go. Aussie Nam died. The account that died to the corporeal beast. We are rerunning the name back. I'm going to toggle these roofs off immediately because they look horrible. And the very first thing that we're going to do on the account, guys, is we are going to go start the Restless Ghost quest, my friends. The first bit of combat. This one is going to decide if this account goes far or not. The giant rat. Do we hit good and kill him? Or do we get killed? Because if I go down to the rat, it just wasn't meant to be, bro. The thing with the hardcore is I obviously just played the league. And I haven't really done anything on the main game outside of the Royal Titans. So I basically had infinite run energy until this moment, bro. This is the first time I'm walking in this video game in like 1.5 months, mate. I will have a leisurely stroll over the Wizard Tower Bridge, might as well. Right, one of the first things we need to do on the account anyway, and any hardcore should do this, or any account should do this, is the Witch's House quest. Because you get like 5,000 hit points experience, and your hit points now is high enough to not get one hit by a fire giant or moss giant when you do the waterfall quest. So, we need cheese. We nab it in Draenor, and we can go use that to do the quest later. Here we go. The first quest. X marks the spot is done. Now, I don't need this beginner clue. I'll leave it for now because I put it in the bank. But we can destroy this lamp because we can collect this later, and I can use that on Herblore, and that'll be a not nicer thing. Here we go, bro. Many hardcore Iron Men have died here, bro. Today, I may be the next. 10 HP, you know, scary spiders down here. But how many words? I'm just going to guess the 1. Damn it. All right, now this is the scary part, you know. You don't have to complete floor 4 at this point, but floor 3 is the scary thing. And what you don't want to do here is go straight through the door. You want to go through the door after the spider hits you. So, right. Oh, no. You see that right there? You see how it stacks the damage? If I don't drink that wine right there in between the spider hitting me and going through the door, you get stacked out and die, bro. So you want to make sure you keep your health as high as possible before you go through the door, bro. I genuinely thought I was going to die there, mate. So we're going to run over, get hit by the spider, drink, and then go through the door. Otherwise, you can die. Honestly, this is it. This is the genuine first deviation ever. I haven't played a hardcore in 3.5 years, and the Children of the Sun quest and Varlamore never existed. So this is the first thing I'm doing on this hardcore that I have never done on a hardcore ever before, and it will be the first of many. Children of the Sun, the first Varlamore quest, or the quest that unlocks Varlamore, a region once again that I have never set foot on a hardcore, and a region that we're going to be using to boost our early game with a very handsome strategy, which I will explain when we get there in about 15 minutes. You know, right here, hardcore Iron Man. What is that helmet I spy? Is that a zook? Move out of the way, Troz. A zook helmet on the hardcore Iron Man. Give me a year and a day, and I will also have one. Or I will be dead. The Varrock Museum is something that if you ever make a new account, you have to come here, bro. Level 9 Slayer and level 9 Hunter in 2 minutes. And if you go and manually train those skills, just normally, it would take you hours to get level 9 in both of them, bro. Early game Hunter sucks. Early game Slayer, unless you do a Scorious task, sucks. All right, while we're here Fletching anyway, let me explain the plan of action for the beginning. Now, we need to complete, or we want to start agility, because agility, I need the 70 agility for Song of the Elves, you know? That's the first plan. But the best time to do agility, like I said, is at the start of the account. The way we're going to do it is through some quests. And the first quest is the Tourist Trap, which requires 10 fletching and 20 smithing. So I need to get 10 fletching and 20 smithing. 10 fletching, I'm just going to nab a load of luck. No! He wins! He got me, bro. So what we're doing is, because there's just a load of log spawns here, it might not be the best place to do this, but if we fletch 2,400 arrow shafts here, make them into headless arrows later, and then add some iron tips we buy in Academy, that gets us 25 fletching, which is enough to do the Fremennik Trials quest that we will be doing later on as well. We're just going to get this all in the bank right now. Varlamore. Here we are. First time setting foot in Varlamore on a hardcore Iron Man. We have lots of cool stuff that we're about to do here, and I'm going to show you it all right now. Nice and efficient right here. One weird thing about Varlamore is nettles. As I do have the leather gloves, I can pick up my nettles that I need for the Ghosts Ahoy quest, like 3 months in the future or something. And we also can get a sweet corn for the recipe for disaster quest, bro. One of the problems of an early account under Iron Man rules is making money. A short-term answer to this is collecting item spawns of a high value that can be sold to vendors for raw coins. One of the best methods back in the day was the steel plate body spawn, which sold to Horvik for 1,200 gold each in Varrock. The only problem is that it is located in deep wilderness and surrounded by aggressive NPCs that are difficult to avoid, deeming this a risky strategy in modern day. However, with the introduction of the Varlamore region, there is a new item that spawns in a location that is not deep wilderness and not surrounded by aggressive NPCs. This is the Red Eclipse, an item that spawns upstairs in the Hunters Guild. This item is completely safe to collect near a bank and sells for a consistent 700 gold, resulting in a very easy method to secure early gold to get the account kickstarted. Varlamore also happens to have an iron bar spawn, which is also very commonly obtained by just logging in the wilderness on an account. So now we can get it here completely safe. Here we go. 28 Eclipse Reds, trade Antonius, sell all, 19,600 GP, just like that. There we go. 10 fletching, done. 360 headless arrows. I have the rest in the bank to get 25 later when we do the Fremennik Trials quest, but that's not for a while, so we can leave that for now. But I now have the fletching level for the Tourist Trap. Now, the smithing level, we're going to be getting through the Knight Sword quest, because that quest is so OP for new accounts. The final early game threat to a hardcore Iron Man is located in Glariel's tomb during the Waterfall quest. This Moss Giant has a max hit of over that of a new player striving to complete the Waterfall quest early for its excellent rewards. Attempting this at 10 HP can be very fatal, but our answer to this NPC is the Witch's House quest. This quest grants us over 6,000 hit points XP, giving us high enough health to tank the max hits without risk of death, and providing us a clear-cut solution to comfortably complete this portion of the quest. Alright, here we are. Remember that cheese that I looted in the place in Draenor? This is the same cheese in my inventory right now, and if I eat it by mistake, I'm going to be very upset. But we're now going to be completing the Witch's House quest, and we're going to use a specific safe spot on the monster here to make it a lot easier. So, the Witch's House experiment, if I stand and fight this face-to-face with 10 hit points, I will most likely die. So the first thing we want to do is have our NPC attack option on depends on combat level, so if I left-click it, I will click underneath. And we're going to be using a method where I pull it underneath and make it path into a safe spot. So every time it hits me, I will step underneath it like so until the experiment moves north. And as soon as it moves north, it is in the safe spot. And obviously, until that happens, just drink a wine whenever you need to. Now it's safe spotted. We do this for the first phase and the second phase. And then the third phase and fourth phase, we can safe spot much easier just to the south here. So obviously, once this one dies, I've got it safe spotted, but once it dies, we're going to run down here, and then the bear and the wolf, when it happens, is automatically safe spotted just by standing on this square. Dead easy. And then we get the ball and complete the quest. And that's one dead wolf. I've done this quest so many times, bro, but it's always nice just to get it out the way. Just in case, mate. The hit points level's good now. Gone are the days where you ever had to send the quest of 10 hit points now. We can do it with 20-something. 6,325 hit points experience from that quest. We are now 24 hit points. So now we should hopefully live. Druidic ritual complete. Gertrude's cat complete. Now, raising kittens is a great way for death runes, because every kitten we raise after the Ardoin easy diary, we can trade in for 200 death runes. And that will help because we're going to get Ivan Blast later on to pop things. Plague City done, 2,425 mining experience. That gets us 15 mining, and we need 10 mining to mine the Blurite ore to complete the Night Sword quest. So we're now very close to being ready for the Night Sword. I honestly want to say that 100% of hardcores I make when I try and cook the red berry pie with 12 cooking for this quest, I will always burn it at least once. Can I today set a new record and just not burn this thing? Because that would make me very happy, because then I have to keep going back and forth between this stupid water thing and this shop to actually make it. Come on, video game. Officially the first account. Yes! There we go, bro. It's a sign. This is the one, mate. This account is officially the one. Now, the reason why the Night Sword quest is so good to do early is because this gives you something like 13,000 smithing experience, and you can skip early game smithing entirely. You go from 1 to 29 in one go, which is amazing. Now, another really, really nice thing as well, which didn't exist when I previously played on Hardcore Rayman, is the Daddy's Home quest, which gives me teleport tabs to Remington and 1 teleport to Falador, so I can return to the Squire once quickly, which is really nice. But we're going to go into Asgani Dungeon now, and if I die to an Ice Warrior, we know that this account was not the one. Okay, small tip, if you're ever doing this on a low account, again, just eat food if you ever need, but do not, under any circumstances, tank an Ice Warrior while mining the Blurite. Always trap them. And the stalagmites that are by the Blurite are actually fairly easy to trap them on. Because if you just go up here and then run back down, it will get trapped on the diagonal. And now I can mine in peace. Here we go. Blurite sword done, retrieved, and here we go. 12,725 experience, mate. Very, very nice. Now, the reason why we do this is because now, the tourist trap, I have all the requirements. I don't need the 20 combat because we're going to safe spot, but we do have the 20 smithing and the 10 fletching done. So now we're going to go ahead straight away and go and do it. And the reason we do the tourist trap is because we can put an experience reward in agility that gets us to 26 agility, that lets us do the grand tree, that gives more agility to 32, and they keep going with up the quest, and then we just train all the agility. All right, so mercenary captain, how do we safe spot him? What we're going to do is we're going to talk to a mercenary, and then when he turns and looks at us, we just step around him like so, and then we cast through. Now, this mercenary should never actually walk away at this point, as far as I'm aware. And then if you just kill him, bro. That's it. Done. Easy. I'd like to think this is a good enough test. I haven't clicked the mercenary a single time, and he hasn't moved. So I think, as far as I'm aware, we should be completely fine for this one. Oh, look at this graphical glitch, mate. I'm wearing full slave outfit, and I'm wearing desert robes. How long will this last? Let's see if it changes as soon as I go through this door. Or am I going to be doing the quest in the wrong gear? Come on, bro. Let's see. Oh, yes. Nice. Let's keep it going. Just to save some sanity, we're doing this quest at quite a low level. So this rowdy slave is going to hit you. And unfortunately, it aggroes all the way up to the cave entrance. Exactly the same as, say, spotting the mercenary captain is how you get him off you for the dialogue to get past this part. Right, he's going to get on me, so I'll just show you how you do it. So again, if we just talk to the guard. Oh, he's actually stepped in. Oh, I can do it, actually. No, I messed it up. Oh, no, I didn't. Did I? I should be good. Nice. Now we chop the guard. You know, this part right here, using Quest Helper, I have done this quest about 50 times. Deadman modes for Desert Treasure, every hardcore ever. And I genuinely never knew that you could get past this part of the quest without bribing the minecart. I would always just go for the 10 gold and give him the 100. If you do the prison riot, you then say you can't leave me here. And now I get to go for free. I never knew that. Now I save 100 coins. Genuinely the deadest content in the whole game. The raw iron key, mate. I don't think I've ever been there in my life. Anyways, tourist trap done. Agility, 4,650 experience. And agility again. Level 27 agility. And that is a requirement for another quest, which is now coming up next. And I'm going to have to try and locate this one because I don't know if it's in G. It is. The Grand Tree. Requirements, 25 agility. Ladies and gentlemen of the Nightmare Mode account run. There is a reason why I'm not doing a Nightmare Mode account. And that reason is shown now. Oh. Well, now I could make a Nightmare Mode. All part of the plan. Alright. Fight arena done. 12,175 attack XP. 2,175 thieving experience. Total level 225. Next up is Monk's Friend. And there we go. Monk's Friend is done. I'm going to give another big tip for this quest. A lot of people don't like this quest. And I have a feeling they don't understand that when the sheep tries to return to its starting location, like this, if it's going to do it, just stab it in any direction. Just stab it in any direction. And then what happens is the sheep will now just stop. And then you can bang him back in there, bro. Because otherwise, if you try and, like, run, like, behind him, let's say, here to hit him back in the correct direction, he will get more ground. Just instantly give him a little poke, and then you're good. Oh, bro, the surprise exam. I'm level 3 Herblore right now. Is it even worth it to put it on Herblore? I might just whack this on hit points, bro, for now. May as well. Not going to do much difference. My herb level is too low. And that should be Haziel Cult completed. Nice. 1,500 thieving experience. This is one of my absolute favorite things, like I said before, on any account I ever make, is the power of the Gnome quests and the Waterfall quest. True Gnome Village, Fight Arena, Grand Tree, and Waterfall combined is just so nice stats. But because when you do Waterfall, you have to get this in the True Gnome Village, while we're here, we just do the True Gnome Village quest. I may as well. It's in the area, and I love doing this. And as soon as we finish this quest as well, we can take the Tree Spirit to the Gnome Stronghold and start the Grand Tree quest. Here we go. More safe spots coming up right now. So the Khazard Warlord clobbers you in the face. I think if we actually initiate the dialogue to the west of him as well, we won't even take a hit at the start. But if I run over here, he will actually de-aggro if I go too far. Oh, I'm going to take a hit. But then once he de-aggroes here and I cast on him, he will actually retaliate northeast and get trapped on this tree. And now I can just mage him from here in peace, and I'm all good. And there we go. Tree Gnome Village. Done. More attack experience. A random empty pot appeared. And now we can teleport to the Gnome Stronghold. And just north here, we can begin the Grand Tree quest, as we already do have the requirements to start it. I don't think I need 27 agility to start it, though. I think I can start without, but I wanted it. God! What is he wearing? Is that like granite? Oh. Beast. The comfort of doing this quest. 25 hit points, bro. Let's see if I even get bought by a Moss Guardian on the way in, bro. But, you know, sending this on 10 HP, mate, would have been dead right there. That would have been it. I'd have been back in Lumbridge listening to the Skill Specs theme tune. Instead, 25 HP. We're alive. Now, this is going to be a legendary moment. Combat tasks. 588 currently. There will be more. In order to obtain the Grandmaster combat achievements. However, there is a task that I can complete right now. Kill a fire giant. And this, my friends, will be the first combat achievement of the account. And it will be very long until the last. The walking volcano, 1 point. As of this recording, there are a further 587 combat achievements in the game to complete. Over time, new combat achievements will enter the game, and as they are progressively getting harder, the longer it takes me to complete this goal, the harder it will get. Only time will tell if a brick wall presents itself in the future.